What's good, people? Yeah, we back in full effect of Rebuttal Entertainment. You know, I got my man Mo. Mo been in here now. I got my man Lou here. But they ready to roll. So let me put the introduction in here and we'll hit y'all in a minute.
You know I got it. If you give it to me, I'll give it to you. I know what you want. You know I got it, baby. If you give it to you know I got it.
Yeah, there we go. We ready now, Mo.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it started.
So, what y'all think about the fight last night? What's going on?
Without further ado, your boy was a sucker. He was
Tell
in
me
the
how you
fight.
feel, Mo.
He was in the fight all the way until then he didn't want to come off the bench, off the stool. To me, he just showed who he really was. A lot of British fighters are like that. Soft when it come down to it. They got it. They got their scrap with you, and then when it come down to it, they ain't got it. He was in the fight. The fight was a draw at that point to me. He was a sucker, and it just showed me who. All this time, I thought Billy Joe could fight a little bit. Boy, he looked like a Billy Joe too. Canelo said he knew he broke his. I've seen fighters fight with broken jaws. Broken jaws. This man had a broken eye bone. Yeah, it's happened. Who did Pacquiao fight and broke his eye bone? The dude who had the hand wraps.
Margarita. Antonio
Margarito.
Margarita.
Margarito. You had to take Margarito off in a stretcher to get him. That's the
Exactly.
thing about British fighters you got to worry about. Are they soft? Kell Brooks. What was his big complaint? Soft.
His
What was Kell
eyesight.
Brooks' complaint? Was he soft? Kell Brooks was soft.
Yeah. Lou, Lou, Mo, tell us how you feel. How you feel about it, Lou?
I
Yeah, there
mean,
you go.
I'm
You
like
a
this.
boxing
Look.
man. You a boxing man. Let's hear it.
Um, I felt like he could have went on, but at the end of the day, Antonio Tarver said it best. There's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? You A-class fighters for a reason. I felt like he was in the fight. I had what's his name up by 2 points, but it was some other judges that had it even. That even had Billy Joe ahead by 2 points. So he was doing some good work.
Yeah.
But Antonio Tarver says levels to this. As the fight went on, the pressure builds.
Mhm.
What are you prepared to do?
Mhm.
What are you prepared to do when you're in the trenches? You're in the trenches now. You get a punch that kind of daze you or hurt something that ain't never been hurt before. Are you gonna sit on your stool or are you gonna get back out and fight like a man? We found our answer out last night. He's not on that level. I just felt like the whole night the pressure that Canelo was putting on him, something that y'all we got to look at. That pressure all night long. It's like as time goes on, it builds, man. The momentum builds. He put pressure on him all night. He was
Yeah.
he landed more power shots, more jabs, more everything. He landed with a higher percentage, way higher than Billy Joe. So for me, I felt like it was the inevitable. It's one of those things where let's stop this fight now so he'll be able to continue and have a prosperous career. Because you never know, that next punch can make a difference of whether your career will continue.
I
So
I understand. I understand that, brother. But I'm gonna say something with all due respect. I saw your brother fight, and he damn near was it Earl Spence.
hmm
You, he damn near was put his. He said, "Take me out on a stretcher, or however you gotta take me, but I'm gonna stand here and fight. I'm gonna trade with him." He traded with Earl Spence like it wasn't nothing,
hmm
and he was willing to lay his life on the line. And boxing is the hurt game. Boxing is
Definitely.
the hurt game. I get it. I get it. Billy Joe Saunders, yes. But it just goes to show those British boxers, the same thing with Ricky Hatton and his brother, the Hatton brothers. Both of them, when it came down to it, they were soft. They were soft. And
Man,
I agree with everything you're saying. But this is a hurt game. It's a hurt
What
game. You
Antonio
don't play.
Tarver said,
You can't play boxing. A lot of things. You can play football. You can play baseball. You can play basketball. You don't play box. You don't play MMA. You just don't.
Yeah, I agree. I
When
agree.
when Billy Joe get in there, man, talk all that shit, then he talk about people who was it, the heavyweight, Du Bois, when he quit because his eye was closed and shit, and Billy Joe trainer and manager and Billy Joe quit. You know what I mean? But like Mo said, y'all said, man, them motherfucking dudes overseas are soft as shit, man. You know what I mean? They just want once they want to out, whatever out they can find and get, because he knew he after that he really was going to lose that fight. So he
Yeah,
found the out to get out and to get that payday, man.
I
yeah.
agree.
And
Because if you think about it, if the fight would have continued, it would have got worse. Me and you both know you couldn't even see the punches with two eyes. What makes you think you're gonna be able to see the punch with one?
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But he
So
gave. But the thing is, he was in the fight.
yeah, but then,
You have to say, I'm not getting up off this stool. He said, I'm not getting up off this stool. That let me know one of them punches hit him so bad. He said, man, I don't want no more of that.
yeah, but what you gotta
Lou,
realize,
Lou, I'm
Mo,
gonna
is
tell you. Hey, Lou, I was a young and I was 15 years old, and I'm gonna see Lou. I don't know if you remember this. I was on 4th Street, and Donald Bacon hit me and knocked me out, and I said, I don't want no more of that.
I think I
Donald
remember
Bacon
that.
was a grown man, but he
Uh-huh.
hit me, and I said, I don't want no more of that. I'm sorry. I'm a kid, but you know when something hurts so bad, you say, ouch. I don't want no more.
Mhm. And I think Billy Joe was like, "Look, I can't beat this motherfucker with two eyes now. You
right?
think I'm gonna beat him with one out, or I'm gonna go out on my shield?" And he be like, "Nah, fuck that. I ain't gonna let this man kill me in this motherfucker." Telling him he like me. You know what I mean? So Billy Joe just went out like that. You know what I mean?
Man, this what separates. Okay, you like you said, Mo. He was in the fight, but
Mm-hmm.
as time go on, it's like every 2 rounds, it's like you go to a different level.
Yeah, the
And you
class. He outclassed him as the fight
yeah,
when he
exactly,
took him to the middle of the water. He took him to the middle
exactly.
of the water and drowned him. That's
Exactly.
what he
Because
did.
Canelo said, I trained for 12 rounds, a marathon.
Yeah.
He knew going in that Billy Joe was gonna last a great bit because of his craftiness. That me and Lewis, we talked about that when the
Yes,
fight
sir.
was presented. He's crafty. You see how he was holding. If Canelo lands a right, he'll hold that right. And he was doing some crafty stuff in there. I watched the fight like 3 times since yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and I noticed some crafty stuff he was doing, like changing the angles and things like that to
He
buy
cut off
you.
the ring, and that's why he wanted that ring to be bigger. He cut off that ring too a lot to run, and then he get in that corner and cut Canelo off. What I saw, I went to sleep on but from what I saw, and I went over this morning before I left out. That's why I say he was in the fight. It made me I was so disappointed that he quit because I like Canelo. But I think he's a fraud. I like Canelo, but I think he's a fraud.
Well, we
Who
about
has
to
he
get
fought?
into that. We about to get into that because, man, I'm telling you, man, I really like Canelo. I don't hate
I
Canelo, but
do.
I'm telling you, Lou and Mo, something got to be done with this shit, man. You know what I mean? Maybe tell me if I'm wrong. This how I'm gonna explain it. You cry about people like Laura, Billy Joe, Andrade, who else he fought? Keller Plant. These are all the same fighters that are going to move and run around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, why don't you fight Charlo and
He
Benavidez?
don't. Thank you.
Okay, but them the kind of fighters that you like.
That's and trade. They gonna trade with you. They gonna be here with you. They
So
gonna be
why
here
don't
with you
you fight them?
because he know they too much for him. They too athletic. They black dudes, and he know he's not as athletic. When he got there with Floyd out athletic him.
Yeah,
Not
he
that
does have a problem with guys with lateral movement. He does have problems with. He does, and a color fighter is they basically lateral movement is like natural to them.
right. Look at
Yeah.
you see. He told Andrade last night, "Get out of here. Why you don't want them problems? Why? Why you don't want the? To me, he said, I don't want them problems with Andrade. And Andrade ain't really fought nobody either. He
Man,
undefeated.
Canelo will mop the floor up with him, man. He ain't on the Canelo level, man.
Yeah,
I mean, let's see. Let's see. I want to see big time fighters in big time fights.
I agree. That's my
If you're
motto.
not in
Man.
a big time fight, I don't want to see. You can't keep fighting tomato cans and thinking you're doing something. You 50 and to me he lost. To me he lost twice to Triple G. To me.
Nah, not me.
Nah.
You gonna do if Triple G say let's fight Mexican style, and I fight you Mexican style, and you start running, you lost. You brought it up. Abel Sanchez brought it up. Second fight, Canelo whooped that ass. That's
Think
how I
so?
look at that fight. You know,
Yeah.
but in terms of Andrade, you know, Andre, ever since that ever since that daggone shallow joint when he didn't jump in there. Area. Hi. You want to talk boxing? We
Who
got
was that?
women in the chat.
Who was that?
She's just saying hi. She say I'm here.
Who was
Hi,
that?
Aria. How you
Hi,
doing?
How you doing? Welcome to the show.
But
It's getting heated tonight.
that's
We
right.
talking about this boxing.
Andrade talking all that shit, man. Him and his father, and Canelo said, "Fuck you, get the fuck out." But Boo Boo had his chant when he pulled out the shallow fight. People say, "Well, let bygones be bygones." But you know them shallows, you can tell, man. They hold grudges.
And
That
they
shit,
can fight. And they
yeah,
can fight.
that shit is not gonna never happen. Do I want to see Canelo and Andre? Not really.
It's a name though. I'd rather him fight a name than to
Yeah.
keep fighting. Billy, now he fighting Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant ain't fought nobody, got a belt. Like
Right.
fight
But
somebody with the. You don't even have to fight for a belt. Fight one of the Charlos. He not asking for no smoke with Earl Spence. Drop down. You was down before. He was at 100. We was at 100. Huh?
Them dudes, they too small, man. They too small, dog.
He was at 154 before. He only had 14 pounds more
It's
now.
different, man. He is not messing with Canelo 154. It's not happening.
Who
He's
talking
just
about
too big.
Jamel?
No, I'm talking about
Earl can go up. Earl can go up 5 pounds.
And
Oh, you talking about Earl Smith? Oh, nah.
I
No,
want to see him
look,
fight somebody.
Hey, no,
Fight
he don't
somebody.
even have knockout power in the 147.
No.
Spence, he kills you with powers over time.
I
Punches
agree
over
with
time.
that. I agree with that. But Canelo got to fight somebody. He's fighting nobodies, man.
Yeah, but Earl Spence is not a good. That's not a good
Well,
one.
I'm just throwing a name out there. He don't have to fight Earl Spence. I'm just throwing a
How about
name.
the
Fight
Charlo
somebody.
joint?
Well,
Either one of them.
I'm gonna put it like this: after the Caleb Plant fight, if he don't fight Big Shallow, or Benavidez, he's a fraud.
I told you he's a fraud anyway.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you what he's gonna do, and y'all heard it right here first. He's gonna move up and fight that big bomb, the big slow bomb. What his name? Benavidez or whatever his name. That say he gonna move down the champion, the big look like Lurch. That's who he's gonna move up and fight. Watch what I tell you after the Caleb Plant. But he said he's not gonna move up. He's gonna stay at 168. But if he stay there, he's gonna either fight Benavidez or Charlo. Because Charlo said that's the only fight he will move up to fight Canelo. And what makes sense? Why would he move up to fight Benavidez and Benavidez don't have no belt? People, we want to see it, but it ain't gonna make no sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
at some point, it's gotta make sense, man. At some point, it's gotta make sense.
But you know what? You got to think about it. Golden Boy is out for Canelo. They gonna get Canelo. See, when he screwed. Well, I don't know. I'm just saying it's a different accusations about what went on with De La Hoya and Golden Boy, and Golden Boy has said things about Canelo. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct? Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Oscar holds major weight in boxing. He gonna end up screwing Canelo in the long run. He got to because
some kind of way.
Yeah.
Some kind of way.
I agree with Lou.
He can try to, but man, Canelo has so much. Hey, dude, he put 78,000 in the Dallas.
So imagine how pissed Oscar De La Hoya is about that. That's Oscar De La Hoya's money. Imagine how pissed.
It is, but he can only do. You can't stop a moving train, man. Canelo's moving. He has a backing. He will have to do something like really, really like. It's got to be really, really bad to move to stop.
Think about it. Look, Don King used to do it all the time back in the day. All the time. Bob Arum was another one. If Bob Arum didn't like you, you're not getting no fights.
Hey, I got something. Canelo said Boo Boo, when they was arguing and they was going back and forth, when he told Boo Boo get the fuck out. Canelo told Andre, he said, you're boring fighter. You can't fight. Okay, Canelo. Well, how the fuck about Caleb Plant, Fielding, Jordan? Are they born? Can they fight? See, it's a double standard. You know what I mean?
I agree. I agree, Lou. 100%. The man don't want no competition. He fights fighters he know he can beat. And I know you're not gonna like this, Lou, because your man, he doing what Mayweather did. He learned from Mayweather. He fights fighters he know he can beat or that's past their prime. He's a white boy, man. Billy Joe Saunders is a white, and no disrespect to nobody, but Billy Joe Saunders was a white boy. He knew he could beat. He not fighting no niggas. He's not fighting no niggas, man.
Yeah. And man,
I mean, he fought the dude, the black fighters he knew he could beat. Like Kirtland was like tailor made for him. We knew that shit.
Yeah, come on, man. James Kirkland was past his prime when he fought him. But when Kirkland was a beast, he was a beast, though.
He still would have beat him. Kirtland's one-dimensional, man.
Yeah.
He has no boxing skills at all. He just a go-ahead, straight-ahead fighter, has no boxing skills.
So who do you blame, though, for this Canelo bullshit? Who letting it go? WBC, us people, us fans?
All of them. It's about the money. They know if he loses, it's over. They know if he loses, it's over. And if you put him up against a black fighter that got boxing skills, he's going to lose. That's why they put him up against tomato cans.
And I'm going to be honest with y'all.
No movement. All his fighters don't have no movement in their feet. When he was down, what was he at? He fought Mayweather at 147, right?
No, 54.
150.
Yeah, 52. It was a catch weight.
Yeah, catch weight. 152. You never heard him try to fight. Why wouldn't he? And what was the highest Pacquiao got up?
147.
He 154.
154, right?
Who, Pacquiao?
Yes, Pacquiao fought 154. Now tell me if he wanted.
I think we did a catch weight with Cotto.
Yes, if he wanted to.
54, it's something like 50, 52, something like that.
Yes, so if he wanted to smoke, why didn't he fight Pacquiao? Pacquiao offered him to fight. He said no. He wasn't interested at that time. That was his exact words. I'm not interested in this fight at this time. Why? Because Pacquiao has movement. He's athletic. He doesn't want to fight no athletic fighters. He knew he would lose to Mayweather, but he wanted the payday. He wanted that big payday and the draw.
It was a situation where no matter if he won or lost, it was like he came out on top.
Right. That's exactly it.
Nobody holds that L against him.
No. But the Mexican fans love him for fighting Mayweather. They love that. And, Mexican fans love Mayweather anyway. The Mexican crowd of boxing love Mayweather. So it just gave him supreme status to fight Mayweather. It didn't hurt him to lose. And it's not like he got beat up. He lost, but he didn't get beat up.
Yeah, you're right. But what y'all think of this, and this is just my opinion. Canelo and Benavidez, Canelo knocks him out. I'm just telling you my opinion. Benavidez stand too straight.
If you put your chin out there, it's going to get hit.
So people be hollering Benavidez, even because we just want to see him fight a competitive fight.
Right.
He knocks Benavidez out. The only one gonna give him some problem, I'm telling y'all, is Jamal Charlo.
I agree.
But man, I tell you, man, this shit is just ridiculous, man.
I'm saying boxing is just it's all over the place.
And this here, Mo and Lou, this tells you guys how much of a. See, I can't call Canelo this because I really respect him, but now it's just going down, man. Remember back at 160, Canelo was at 60. Everybody was there, right? He moved up to 168. So did Canelo wait to unify at 168 because he knew the fighters and the champions at 168 was softer, was easier to beat than the ones at 160?
And he came and wiped the division out. He wiped it out.
Because he knew they was easier to beat. So why didn't he try that at 160?
Because he knows it's too many athletes at 160. It's too many athletes and too many good boxers at 160. At 157. Why if you wanted to take over a division, you was into divisions where you had belts. Take over them divisions. He didn't. He moved up. He kept moving up. Why? Because he know he's not competitive with those guys. He's not a competitive fighter with those guys. He's outclassed, and he knows it. But he can get away with it because he has a backing. He had the backing of Golden Boy. Now he lost that backing of Golden Boy. He better watch out.
What you think, Lou? Why he ain't unified 160 and he went up to 168 and saw them
Well,
marshmallow people up there?
based upon what Eddie Hearns was saying after the fight, I don't know if you heard it, but he was saying the guy Planter that he said that he has a belt, right?
Yeah, 168.
Yeah,
Another tomato can to me.
Yes, Lou,
He
you
has a
100%.
belt, and that's the best they got to offer. If you want to unify and do it that weight class, and that guy's the guy to do it, then you got to take that.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he could have did the same thing at 160, but he looked
or 150 or 157 or 157
up there. You see what I'm saying?
Now he's in what is he in a light heavy? What is he now?
He's still at who? He's still at 168.
So what division is 168?
What'd you say?
What division is 168?
Middleweight.
That's super middleweight.
Middleweight. It's super middleweight.
Yeah.
Drop down to middleweight.
But he ain't gonna drop down to 160.
Why?
Because he had an age you can't drop that weight.
He's 30. He's 30.
But let me tell you something, man. Look at what happened to, and this hear me out.
Lou, look who on the show before you get started. Kevin Shin said Caleb Plant not a tomato can. Okay, well, he's not that good. So go ahead, Lou.
It's the same thing. Not that good tomato can. It's the same thing to me, Lou.
But like I was saying, you look at the fighters who went up and try to come back down. They get knocked out. It happened to Roy Jones. Look what happened to Tarver. You can't keep messing with that weight. When you get to 13, you can't keep coming down, man. You can't.
Okay.
Hey, look, let me tell you something, Mo. I
Yes,
stay watching the brothers, man. Go up and wait and come back down. Dude, it's not doable.
It's tough on your body.
Yeah, I
tough
understand.
You'll get in the ring. Matter of fact, Lewis, if you remember that interview my brother had the other day, we looked at the video. The first thing he said, I don't know if you looked at the whole video in its entirety. One thing he said, and this is coming from a bona fide boxer himself, you can't keep messing with your weight. He said he said he will get in the ring right now with guys who's trying to cut weight at a top level and beat them because he's healthy. You can't keep messing with that weight, man. His people Canelo folks are handling him well. You can't go up to 168 and then keep coming back down. Look what happened to Roy. Roy went up to heavyweight, came back down. Guess what happened? Tarver had knocked him out. And you know, let me see. Tarver was teasing Roy about it. He talked bad about it. But look what happened when he went and played in that Rocky movie, and they wanted him at 225. And his next fight, he fought at 179. Guess what happened? Bernard beat the brakes off of him. And you know the first thing he said after the fight? Guess what he said, Mo? I didn't have that pop. I didn't have that pop. You go back to the end. Go back to the tape. I didn't have that pop. You can't keep moving, especially when you're younger. Your recovery time is better. You can do that.
I agree.
I agree. 30, 31, you can't do it, dog.
Kevin said he did it to you could tell what Darryl couldn't do. Darrell couldn't do.
Who is he talking about? I'm confused what he's saying.
Kevin, who you talking about? You talking about Canelo, right? That says a lot about him unless you're saying Darrell is a bum. Darrell ain't no bum, but he ain't no damn A+ fighter either.
He a B player. He a B fighter.
He all right, but he ain't no A+ fighter. And Canelo not gonna move back down because they moving up. Andrade is really gonna move up to 168. And I'm gonna get Jamal this next fight or two fights now. He's gonna move up to 168. So it wouldn't make no sense for Canelo to move down to 160. Ain't nothing down there no more.
Yeah, but, and then you putting a lot on the line, man, to lose that weight.
Exactly. But I'm really disturbed about what Canelo doing, man. Cause if you can see that shit, man.
Yeah.
Them fighters at 168 and say Plant, Sanders, they got belts. But when Benavidez lost his belt, he didn't try to get that belt, Mo. You know what I mean? I mean, Benitez had it, but when he lost it, I call WBC. I want that belt. You know what I mean? So he got to stop that bullshit, man. He got to stop it, man. Because this should have just. He said, I'm talking about Caleb Plant and Canelo, a weight bully, and always has been. He should have been at 160 before he fought Floyd. He had 4 or 5 fights at 155. That's not even a weight class.
So are you suggesting that Canelo picks sorry fighters to fight? Is that what he's suggesting?
Yeah, that's what he's suggesting.
Well,
All of that shit.
He picking and choosing. So if Darrell is all right, then how is Plant not better when he beat the guy Darrell couldn't beat? I can care less for neither one of them for real. That's just my opinion. Now, man, but I put it this way, y'all. Name an A-class fighter. Caleb Plant Ford.
none. I looked at it this morning.
Name.
I looked at it this morning. He hasn't fought nobody. A bunch of bums. But if you look at it, Canelo, he fought Triple G. Now follow me. He fought Triple G. He fought Floyd. Would you consider James Kirkland? And now he fought Billy
Danny
Joe.
Jacobs.
Danny Jacobs was once again Danny Jacobs.
Oh, this easy. I got this one, you guys. Kevin said, name a Class A fighter. Canelo.
That's what I'm saying.
I
We just did.
Triple G, Danny Jacobs, Mayweather. It's like three more that can't even come up with
fighters, man. All A-class fighters.
I don't know about Jacobs.
Jacob back then was an A-class fighter. He was a champion
fighter back then, not now. We talking about when they were fighting in the build-up. He was there. He was in the top 3. He was ranked number 2.
See, and y'all gotta remember this. Kevin Shin is a Triple G lover, so he gonna stop.
I love Triple G too.
So
I agree.
So is he saying is Kevin saying that Triple G is not an A-class fighter?
I agree.
Confused.
I agree, Kevin, right here. I just said he lost to Triple G. I just said that, Lou. I just said that he's agreeing with me. And he lost to Laura. And didn't Laura lose to Pacquiao?
No, Laura ain't fight Pacquiao.
Well, hold up. Who did Laura lose to? Laura
lost to Canelo, and I forgot who else he lost to. It's like 2 more fighters. I can't think of a night, man. But yeah.
It's Arcelade Laura, right? Arcelade Laura.
The first Triple G Canelo fight was either a draw.
No.
You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. Or I get an edge to Triple G. I'm being okay. The second Triple G fight, he got his ass whipped, Mexican style. And I ain't even gonna debate with Kevin about it.
Debating that. We're gonna wash that one out the window.
It's just simple as that, man. You know what I mean? Because y'all gotta stop this little G bullshit. He won't fight nobody now. Jacob at the time was a B level. No, he wasn't. He wasn't the Jacob that wiped the mat with Kid Chalk. Kid Chalk wasn't even that good. He was a has-been when Jacob fought him. Remember that. But anyway, man. So I don't know what Andrade gonna do, man. Because I don't think nobody now pulling up the Canelo. That ain't gonna make Canelo fight him.
Right.
He not more.
Right. I just thought it was poor timing and just tacky.
No, that's what they do in boxing. Boxing is WWE now.
Yeah. I agree. But you gotta look at it well. Like we was Mo, the last couple of episodes
and
we've been
we
saying
gotta thank Mayweather for that, Lou. Mayweather made boxing WWE.
Yeah. Kind of, because he made it a spectacle, but it was all about money back then, man. But he changed. Kelvin said no. Triple G clearly wants seed. I ain't going back and forth with that bullshit. No sorry ass Triple G. But so Keller Plant said he responded to the fight yesterday, and he said he has the jaw of steel. He came from the gutter. He will never quit. Canelo will have to kill me. And Jamal Shallow said, fuck this. Fuck the money. Fuck everything. Let's get it on right now. So what are you going to do? Out the Plant.
Well, you better hope he can beat Plant.
Well, man, he's going to knock his ass out, man.
Nah, Plant a little bit better than Billy Joe, though.
Yeah, we said he's going to knock Billy Joe out. And he wasn't knocking Billy Joe out. That was clear. Now, he hurt him with a couple punches, but he wasn't knocking him out. He didn't send him out of here.
But he punished him, though, man. He punished him.
He didn't punish him.
He landed 48% of his power shots. That's punishment.
I get it, but to me, I thought Billy Joe was winning that fight.
Nah, man. Billy Joe had about 2 or 3 rounds at the most, man, and that was it.
That was it, man.
Canelo
Dude,
hit
he
body, man.
landed more punches in all categories: jabs, body shots, power shots. And then he dictated the fight. He put pressure on him all night. Like, he dominated.
Still, man, your man.
That's for me, though. That's for me. He talking about Keith Thurman. If you want to talk about Thurman and different subjects, tell him what day to come up here, Lou. Tell him what day he can come on the show, Lou. If you want to talk about anything. Freestyle Friday.
Oh, yeah, Freestyle Friday. That's right. Come on. We would love to have you, Kevin.
Talk that bullshit. Yeah, whatever, man. You can say whatever you want about Thurman. He had a baby.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
He locked in on the most recent fight, Kevin.
What we can say about Thurman is Thurman gets busy in that square. Thurman gets busy. You can say
I like Thurman.
We can say whatever he lost to Pac-Man. We talk about Pac-Man. Pac-Man is one of the greatest boxers of all time. He lost to.
And the thing about he want to talk about Thurman and shit like that. I tell you what, Triple G bitch ass is cashing out, won't fight nobody. Now he's trying to fight somebody I haven't even heard of. No, right? Name him. Who's the dude he trying to fight, Mo? Mariota over Japan, but now he about to fight some other bum in October. Me, you, and Lou can beat this dude. Come on, man. You talking that bullshit about some little G. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Hey, and we can say what we want about Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman can fight, man.
Exactly.
Keith Thurman can fight.
Yeah, I like Keith Thurman, man. He in my top 5. He in my top 5. I don't look.
Not only do he have power, he can box.
Yeah.
Hey, Mo, we gonna get off the subject. Lou, I'm gonna ask Mo that question that I asked everybody else. Mo.
Yes, sir.
Which one? The Paul brothers. Jake Paul is more famous than Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford.
Put together.
Right now.
Yeah. And they're a shit show.
Both of them. This is what boxing allows, though.
Look, it does. I'm so sick because of Mayweather. Now, look, I used to love Mayweather in my younger time until it showed me he was real arrogant and what he was doing to boxing. Then I started to dislike him. Of course, Mayweather is great. He can fight. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. But he caused this. Jake Paul and Logan Paul are making a mockery out of boxing. Seriously.
Yeah.
But between them and Conor McGregor, I don't know who is worse.
But we're allowing it though by not the best not fighting the best.
That's why because Mayweather made it a thing. If you lose, you don't make no money. That's not true. Pacquiao's made $200 million. He's lost 6 fights. They're all them fights he should have lost. They cheated him.
And he got knocked out. Like what? Marquez knocked him out, and it seemed like he made more money after the knockout.
He only got knocked out by Marquez.
Yeah, because I was telling them they had a poll on Twitter. Jake Paul was more famous than Spence and Crawford, hands down, because they don't promote themselves. You can say whatever you want about Thurman. Thurman and Adrian Broner is like the most famous boxers in boxing.
Yeah,
because they both promote themselves. You know what I mean? They both promote themselves, and that's why Jake Paul is getting all this. You know what's come because they promote themselves, but it's some shit. Kevin said, I agree, and we need to stop giving Floyd and these clown-ass dudes attention. He right.
I agree. A couple of my partners, I ain't gonna say no names on here, Lou, but we'll talk on the air going to see Mayweather fight in June.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I got asked that I want to. I can't go see that, man.
Oh, yeah. Mo, we're going to see Tank in June.
When? Where at?
26th in Atlanta.
I'm down.
All us going. Even if dudes around the way, they say they might go.
Come on, Mo. Make it happen, Mo.
Man,
I
want to go. I'm going to Miami that week of the Mayweather fight.
We need you.
I want to go bad, man. Y'all tempted me, man. But I'm going, and then I'm going to Mexico the 5th of July. It's 2 weeks later, man. I'm going. Y'all trying to get me to go broke.
Hey, I don't know count a man's wallet, but man, you know if you can make it, if you can't, you
man,
can.
I would love to go.
Cause hey, look, I'm with Kevin on that. Kevin say I'm never supporting Floyd in that bullshit. Me either.
I'm not.
done
I can't do it. I
Hey,
can't
Kevin,
do
you
it,
need to
man.
show your face, man. Come on the show, man. We need you.
But the only reason, see, Floyd's smart as shit. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, but
Do you see who's on this undercard?
who?
Heard.
Badu Jack fighting what's coming again for the championship.
Who is it?
Badu Jack fighting where that shit at? I can't. Who got the championship?
Fighting too.
Who?
Heard.
Oh yeah, and Jared Hurd fighting what's my boy name that training with Sean now? I see we done went through all this shit. I can't even remember that shit now.
Hey, I just want Jared Hurd to get good again so bad. Man, I like Jared Hurd, man. That's my guy, man. Hurd is from the city, man. Well, he from Akakeep, but still, he from our area. I want him to be good so bad, man. That fight to who he lost to Hawk, right? He lost to Hawk.
Williams, J-Rock.
J-Rock. He lost in a decision, or was it a knockout?
Knockout. No, did he knock him out? No, he knocked him down, but he lost to the decision.
Right. And then, but look, he had lost to the other boy. Was it Williams he lost to, and Hurd and knocked him out?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They were back and forth.
They was going back and forth, and Hurd and knocked him out. They had to. I just want Hurd to be good again so bad.
Badu Jack is fighting John Pascal. Remember him? He got the belt. And Jared
Pascal got the belt again. Didn't he fight Bernard Hopkins? Didn't he?
No, I don't think he ever fought him. He
Are
might
you sure?
beat Hop.
I think he fought Bernard Hopkins. Yeah, he fought Bernard Hopkins. Hold up, didn't John Pascal get the brain damage?
No.
No, who was that got the Haitian dude who got knocked out in Harrison? That's right.
Harrison.
No, but the Haitian dude who got knocked out and had brain damage was in a coma.
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember his name.
That wasn't John Pascal?
Nah.
Okay, John Pascal for Bernard Hopkins, I'm pretty sure.
From Canada, right? Pascal from Canada, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
he's from Canada. Yeah.
Look it up, Lou.
Jack. They had a good fight. Oh, okay. I know who it was. It was Stevenson. You talking about?
Stevenson. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. But did John Pascal fight Bernard Hopkins? Google that.
I think he did.
He did. Bernard schooled him.
Yep.
He schooled him.
Yep.
So that's the undercard of Floyd. See, Floyd's smart. He put them good fights on the undercard, even though he know he's gonna be some bullshit. You know what I mean? It's just crazy, man. But that I don't know, but that's the only reason I might, watch that bullshit, man. You know what I mean? But so what's next for Andrade? So we can get this. I don't want to talk about this bum no more. What's next for Andrade, Cam? I mean, Lou.
Shit, I don't know, man. You gotta fight Canelo, man. That's it.
That's it.
Let's fight Canelo. Let's get it.
What if he don't get the Canelo fight?
Yes, he did, Kevin. I agree.
Man, I want to see him fight Canelo. You show up and do this and say that, man. That the fight gotta happen.
Yeah, but he can't blame nobody but himself. That's all they said on Twitter about. They killed him, all the fighters. They said he get up there and get in Canelo face and ain't fought nobody, but he had a chance to fight Jamel Charlo. Then he try to go with Jay-Z and them company, and they screwed him. He can't blame nobody but himself. Now he begging for fights because he broke. That was Jamel Charlo said today.
Well, shit, why not fight one of the Charlo brothers? Shit, why not?
They ain't gonna fight him. You know why they ain't gonna fight him? They said they hope he go broke forever.
Damn.
So there's a lot of pettiness in boxing, man. I'm telling you, there's a lot of pettiness in boxing.
Is not governed, man. So the boxers can pretty much do what they want to do.
Exactly. So Canelo, let's say Canelo beat who you fight next? Plant. Then what? Who is he gonna fight?
Another bum.
He got all the belts.
Mo said another bum. Who he gonna fight, Mo?
Anybody that they can find that's in your local YMCA?
He's,
That's
oh,
crazy.
he sound like Terrence Crawford.
Yep. Yep. He's another Terrence Crawford. Yep.
Oh my God, y'all funny as shit. Kevin said Android fucked himself. He should be fighting Charlo, but he backed out of the fight 3 days before the fight when they both at 154. He also with the zone, and they don't have no. I just said the same thing I told you, and Charlo always said that motherfucker can go broke. I'm not fighting. So then
Hey.
dude talking about Canelo should make Andre and Charlo. Canelo gonna make some. He ain't God. He ain't gonna make somebody fight somebody. Get out of here.
Hey, Keith Thurman. I mean, not Keith Thurman. Terrence Crawford might lose to sit him down, Sandy, man. I'm sick of this nigga, man. I'm sick of Terrence Crawford, man. He don't fight nobody.
Yeah, y'all saw Spence was at the fight, right?
I'm sick of him too.
Yeah.
But at least he don't. He's not afraid to fight nobody. That's one thing. I don't like Earl Spence particularly, but at least he's not afraid to fight nobody. He'll fight whoever asks for it.
Yeah.
Do that. I just feel like the best should fight the best, and they're not doing that, and that's why we're getting what we get. So they fucking box a game up by, dancing around each other, trying to build up their rep.
I agree, Kevin.
Yeah, you're right. Any top fighter from 160 that moves up to 168, Canelo needs to fight. Yeah, but is he?
Will he? Yeah, Lou. Will he? I mean, just because he needs to don't mean he's going to. There's two different things.
Yeah, man. He's like Buzz sitting back.
Yeah. Hey, sit him down.
Y'all gonna be surprised. We're working on getting Bud on this show. If he pop up on this show, boy,
I'm gonna talk cash. Hey, I'm gonna talk cash shit to him.
No, you ain't even gonna. I'm gonna send you a link. Only way you gonna pull that truck over if I say.
Yeah. If Thurman pop up here, I'm getting on here. Lou, we gonna make this go viral. We gonna get famous off this, man.
Yeah, cause I'm gonna talk shit. I can't stand them. So shit.
Hey, get Lamont to reach out to him for us.
Hey, look. The only way I'm gonna talk shit to Terrence Crawford if he have his sister on with him.
Tell Lamont, I am willing to pay to get Thurman on here. Just reach out to him for me, please.
I sent him a message. So I sent all of them a message. I even sent Jamal Charlo a message. I said, look, podcast, man. We would just want to love to have you on there. You know what I mean?
Well, we could get in touch with Gary. We can get in touch with him easy.
That's easy.
That's local right there. That's local.
Yeah,
that's local.
And he hate Terrence Crawford.
Yeah.
He said he stole Terrence Crawford before. Terrence Crawford
in the Olympic trials. Kevin said, he's not going to. He's going to cherry pick for a long.
Absolutely, Kevin. We agree with you.
Yeah, we agree with you, man. Fuck Terrence Crawford. I don't even want to start talking about him. Y'all gonna piss me off, man. Talking about that motherfucker. See, his problem was him and Spence Pride got them both think they bad. They the maddest man on the planet. They don't need nobody. They cherry. Well, Spence not cherry pick, but Crawford, he live in Nebraska. 10,000, you can live forever.
Yep.
So he ain't tripping off that. That's why he going to retire. I'm telling you, 2 more fights, he done. And I got Boots beating Bud too.
Man, I don't know if Boots ready for that next level yet. I mean, he could fight. Good young up-and-coming fight. I just don't feel like he's ready for that spotlight.
Man, Terrence Crawford ain't showing me nothing. He ain't showed me nothing.
He hasn't fought the best, but I feel like he has the time.
Hasn't fought the second best.
Yeah,
he hasn't fought the second best.
He hasn't.
He fights no names. He won't fight nobody who can fight. Nobody. And then he make excuses. Don't nobody want no smoke with me. That's all. Don't nobody want to do it with me. You don't want to do it with nobody.
See what happened? Y'all talk about Terrence Crawford and look who shows up. Greg.
Mr. Man, what's up, champ?
He talking about you, Mo. He said, that's how you gonna do my man.
Who is that?
Greg, Reggie brother.
Oh, what's up?
Oh man, well, you know how I am, Greg. I don't fuck with Terrence like that, man. You know
me even, my man. I can't. I can't, man.
Look, I'm like this. This is my take on it, right? I do agree with both of you guys are saying. You got to fight better fighters, but I just feel like when he does, he has a style that he can adapt, so he's able to do it. That's why I'm frustrated because he has the potential to beat all these guys, but then it's not happening. And that's
But
just
yeah, he's not showing me nothing.
yeah, true that. I agree with that. But I'm just saying when he do mix it up, I just feel like his chances are strong of beating these fighters that we want to see him fight. That's what I feel.
How's the fam, Greg? By the way, oh, he gone now.
Nah, he on here.
Oh,
Yeah,
how's the fam? That's how the fam.
Kevin said, I think he is. I don't see Bud does anything special, and Boots can switch hit just like Bud. That's true, but I don't know if he's ready for that experience. You know, that experience in the ring. I don't know if Boots ready for that. Cause y'all see, I went off when y'all was talking that bullshit about Boots can beat Thurman. Y'all put up all y'all money. I'll take all y'all money. If they ever fight, just bring all y'all money in, man. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Boots can't beat no Thurman, man.
He ain't ready for that. He ain't ready for that spotlight yet.
Hey, Thurman hit hard too, brother. Thurman hit hard.
Thurman didn't fought, man. He fought Garcia. He fought
everybody. He fought everybody.
He fought Porter.
Only one he lost to was Steroid Manny.
Go ahead, man. Steroid man, seriously, Lou. That's what we gonna do.
Steroid motherfucker Manny. What Mo? Get me started, Mo. The dude that jumped in the damn ocean and said the ocean healed his shoulder, Mo. He said what ocean did he jump in, Mo? My whole fucking body hurt. I mean, my back hurt, my leg hurt. The fuck?
But the man is great, man. He's great. But get that man his due.
I ain't say he wasn't great, but to me, he's on drugs. You know what I mean? Mo, will the ocean heal your body?
Listen, there are physical properties in water. No, hold on. There are lakes, different areas you could go, the salt lakes and stuff like that, where you go and it heals your body. You know that's the saying, where they have different crystals and stuff in the lakes where it can't heal your body.
Okay, well, let me go get this sledgehammer and give you a torn rotate, and I'm gonna throw your ass in the ocean over the motherfucking bridge, and with the sand and the rocks, and we're gonna see if it heals your motherfucking shoulder.
but y'all, I mean, you got to think, it's different places, and he from the Philippines, man. You know, they have different remedies and stuff.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah, we know.
Oh man, He drink his own urine. They make different extracts out of ginseng.
Yeah, we know. That's why we can't. That's why when they take that bottle, they can't find them foreign substance because they got that different shit. And Greg said Boots not ready for Crawford, Smith, or Thurman.
He not. Point blank. Thank you, Mr. Man. He just summed up what I just said. Because it's levels to this shit, man. You ain't ready for no championship fight like that.
So another question: do y'all notice how at press conference when you piss Canelo off, he talk English real clear?
Yeah.
Last night I found out
he does that in his fights too. After the fights, the post fight, the exact same thing. He talks Spanish, but that's a feed to the crowd because he's in Texas. Texas is what? Little Mexico. So he feeds off that to get his crowd amped up. Then he goes back to English.
Man, fuck
every time.
Canelo, but he totally disrespected. I understand Andrade's father. He said, "Fuck you, get the fuck out." Then he told Andrade, "I beat your ass." He said all that shit in English. Andrade said, "Next time I see you, I'm gonna punch you in the face."
So I hope he do. I hope he do. I hope he do. I don't like Canelo, bro. I don't like it because he's phony, man. He phony. He don't fight nobody. And he always talking trash. I see Mayweather put you in a clinic. I mean, it's not like he bust them all up, but he took you to school. Like he boxed you, outclassed you the whole way. And from there, it took you. You never wanted to fight no more black dudes after that. Besides James Kirkland. James Kirkland, he sound like a preacher. He didn't want to fight nobody else after Mayweather took him to school. Mayweather dogged him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was it. Who is he for? James Kirkland, bro. Seriously, what other black fighter he fought since then? I mean, I could be wrong. But he don't fight nobody.
He fought Jacobs, and he was another guy he fought.
Kevin said, "All right, fellas, I'm going back to my lounge and drink. I'm gonna come on soon. I give y'all some of the boxing knowledge." Nah,
Let's
man.
go. Let's go.
Hey, look, you can keep that little G knowledge to yourself. Nobody give a fuck about no guano, man. Thanks for coming on anyway, man. We appreciate it.
Good hearing from you, bro.
Oh man. And Greg say, "Do y'all think he better since then?" Who you talking about, Greg? Who you talking about? You gotta be talking about
Canelo.
Canelo.
Are you talking about Canelo?
He's a lot better.
No, he didn't get no better. He don't have no foot movement. Hey, bro, you could. I bet you if your brother break this fight down, you can see he don't move his feet. He is slow. His feet do not move. So
Nah,
what does
he
that
got
tell
good
you?
head
He
movement,
don't got no.
man.
He don't have no movement. His hips don't turn. Look at it. Look at him. He stands flat-footed all the time.
Yeah. You're right. I mean, I don't know, man. And to these dudes fight dudes that we want them to fight, you know what I mean? Real good dudes, man. Like,
Hold him
Yes,
accountable, man.
Canelo's the same. He's the same after the Floyd fight. He didn't get no better. He didn't get no better. He is the exact same. He has good head movement. Yes, he does have good head movement. He does have a good head movement. But that's all he got.
Hey, look, y'all. Let's listen. Can y'all hear that?
Yes, sir.
Let's listen to this.
You won't have it with nobody. Get the fuck out of here, man. Please, get the fuck out of here, man. It's my night.
Get the fuck out of here, man. And Jordan said, "You think you that tough? Watch him out." He said he a horrible. Canelo called him a horrible fighter. Come on, but see, that's when it really started going.
Watch your mouth. I see you was on. Yeah. I see you outside.
I'm making fun of him now. See? That's crazy. You say I sit him outside, Canelo. Yeah.
Man, that's a lot. Man, that ain't nothing but for promotion, man. He trying to get paid. Man.
Yeah, he was. But I'd rather see him fight him. At least he's somebody who will fight.
Yeah, he made a fool of himself, man.
But
I mean,
you know
all
what?
boxers do.
Y'all know
All
how I
boxers do
feel
that.
about Andrade. I think Andrade, I don't like him. I think he's a bum. But you know what? He doing shit I wish the rest of them dudes do.
Me too.
Pull up in the press conference in the ring.
Yep. Because that's what they always holler, pull up. That man pulled up.
That's the second
That's what
time.
they always say.
Exactly.
Yes.
But
they always ask him to pull up. There you go.
He broke, man. He needs some good fights, man. So he need that check. So that's why. Look, Kevin said the same thing. Kevin said he need that check, man. No, that was Greg, I think. Greg said he need that check. He want a check.
He want a check. Man, I don't blame him, but still, man, like it's a certain way you go about doing it, man. I guess everybody got their own way they handle things, man. But I just thought when I saw it, I thought it was tacky. I thought it was tacky and just out of place, man.
Well,
like,
you know, they said it's tacky. You said tacky out of place. How you think Laura got that fight?
Yep.
Yeah, same way.
He went in that motherfucking ring and disrespected him. And Canelo was so fired up. He said, "I want him next." They ain't want him. Oscar said he's not right for you. Canelo said, "I want him next," and that's how they got their fight. You don't like that kind of shit, huh, Luke?
Nah,
break the course.
I mean, honestly, it's what's needed. I just don't like the direction that boxing is going when it comes to the big, the big fights, the big guys fighting the big guys. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if that's got to be done, I get it, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just a lack of good fighting, man, good boxing, man.
Mm-hmm.
I it is what it is, man.
So you don't like that Mr. T mentality. Hey woman, coming up and then and tell
Yeah,
your man get some balls.
Hold on
yeah,
1 second.
yeah. I did like that. I did, Mr. T.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
like, but I just
Ashley,
feel like
what's the code
he's
for the
not
computer?
he's not the guy that can get away with doing it.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
He's not on that level. You got to be on that level, is what I'm saying.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? You got to it's got to be convincing where you say, damn, like he is on this level. He ain't even on this level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if it was one of the Charlo brothers,
Mm-hmm.
boom, I get that.
Yeah.
If Earl Spence do it to Crawford or
Mm-hmm.
Crawford do it to Thurman, I get that because at the end of the day, these guys are on the same level. So
Mm-hmm.
you can feel it when they say, I'm gonna pull up to the press conference and press them out, like what Shane did to Mayweather. You felt that because they were at some time they was on the same level.
Mm-hmm.
So this one was just it just didn't register with me.
I ain't even gonna lie, Lou. You just don't be knowing how much I be praying that be Jamal Charlo. Go just jump up in it. That's not his mentality though. That's Jamal. Jamal the quiet one.
But I would have respected it more. I'd have been like, okay.
Yeah, Jamal jumping that motherfucking ring and tell that dude, look, dude, you keep fighting these bum ass Eastern European white guys, no disrespect. You say you're not gonna fight the Mexicans. You say you ain't trying to fight us black folks. Who you gonna fight now? You know what I mean? Get in the ring and pull his car. Make him fight you. You know what I mean?
Talk about his dog. Talk about
Tell him, look, make a man say, look, ooh, I see your pretty wife all over there. Do I need to go kiss her? Oh, he ready to fight there in the ring and everything, Lou. Greg said, I think the white boy will get stopped at 8.
I agree, probably 6.
You say 6, Lou?
Yeah, but I'm not good at betting rounds because I gotta own up to my bet and get my man Lewis a 12-pack of energy sports drink.
That's right. Greg, he lost that bet. You know what I mean, I'm telling you how I'm gonna bet him back. This is what I'm gonna bet you back, Lou. And I guarantee you take this bet. I'm gonna bet you that Caleb Plant lasts to at least no. I tell you what, I'm gonna take Canelo this time. I bet Canelo knock Caleb Plant out within 10th round. Don't go no later. This the bet. If you ain't got to take that, Canelo knock Caleb Plant out before the 10th round. Anything after 11, 12, you win.
Nah, he gonna knock his ass out, man. Because Plant don't have a movement like Billy Joe. Billy Joe.
Plant move way. Go back and look at the fights. Go back and look at the fights. Tell him, Mo, go back and look at the fight. Plant move way better than Billy Joe. And he got a 7-2.
I agree.
Man. I don't think he'll last 10 rounds. We're gonna have to come up with another bet because I ain't trying to lose 2 cases, man. I'm already 1 case in the hole.
He say he's not that good. I'm telling y'all. You talking about Plant? I think you're talking about Plant. We talking about Plant, Greg? Greg said Keller Plant not that good. I don't think he's that good either. Kevin thinks he's good.
He's better than that bum that he fought.
Yeah,
that quit last night. He quit last night.
I totally agree. Keller Plant is better than Billy Joe. You know what I mean? But another thing, Canelo keep fighting these dudes with no power.
Yep.
Y'all know they keep picking these dudes. They ain't got no power to keep motherfucker off his back.
I agree.
You know what I mean? He fighting these dudes that ain't got the power to keep him off his ass. See, people don't look into none of that. I look into all this shit, man.
I agree, Lou. I just think that man, he's a fraud, man. I don't know what else that need to be said. The nigga's a fraud.
Greg said no bet. Canelo getting him out there. Lou, Greg said don't bet.
That's what I said. I already, thanks for the info. I already agreed to myself that I wasn't taking because Lewis trying to stick me. He trying to get 24 bottles of sports energy drink. Nah, I'm good with my 1 case.
Look, man, I need my energy drinks, man. That nigga Lou called me twice talking about some energy drink shit, man. I said I ain't even gonna say nothing. Now look, I need my energy drinks, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Look, I'm running out.
Hey Mo, he stuck me, Mo. He set me up.
Why? Why you say that?
He
Yeah,
bet me.
he knew
He bet that Canelo knocked. He almost did. He almost won. He bet Canelo knocked Billy Joe out in the 8th round.
Who bet that?
Lou?
You bet that? Did you win?
Nah, it was the 9th round.
Oh yeah, it was. I guess it was the ninth. Yeah, because he finished the 8th. Yeah.
Yeah, so man. So what we got to look? What do we got to look forward to next, man?
I'm ready. I'm ready for start a mini camp.
Oh, you talking about NFL? I'm talking about boxing.
I get it. I get it, but I'm ready, man.
Honestly, Lewis, I got to roll with Mo, man. I'm really not moved by boxing.
It sucks, man. I'm sorry.
Well, when minicamp and shit start, man, we gonna have a program every Sunday, so we good with that.
Yeah,
I'm ready. I'm ready, Lou.
I want to see Spence, Thurman, Porter. One of them, they fight each other. That's what I want to see. I'm not watching boxing until then.
And Bo,
Yes, sir.
you wasn't here. Then I'm going to tell you. I'm glad all y'all here. I asked the panel. I asked Clarence and Jamal this yesterday.
Mhm.
Is Ugas and I think I asked you, Lou Spence, a pay-per-view fight? Ain't nobody really talking about that shit. I don't even think it's a pay-per-view fight.
Hey, Lou, I will be honest with you, and I don't know if it's just me, but Earl Spence is not a big draw.
In Texas.
He is in Texas.
That's it.
Where else do people be like, man, Earl Spence, I can't wait to get there. His fights are boring. He doesn't get no hype. He doesn't hype the fight up. I just don't think he's a big draw.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong. I mean, I stand to be corrected. I mean, but I just don't think that he's a big draw. I just don't. I don't know.
So let me ask you this: Spence and Crawford fight. Is that an even 50-50 split with the purse? How do you feel about that?
It should be because both of them is two suckers. They don't fight nobody.
That's right. They need to make Mo their promoter. Mo, I'm officially nominating you for their promoter.
Please.
They think I'm bad. Mo bad than me, Lou. Oh, Mo worse than me, Sean.
Man, I'm telling you, these niggas will want to fight me for real. They will want to fight me for real. I mean, they can whoop my ass, but I'm just saying they don't fight nobody who. I mean, what are we paying for, Lou? Why do I want to pay for you to run around the ring the whole night and don't do nothing? Earl Spence ain't knocked out nobody in his last 10 fights.
He's like 10. Yes, he did, man. Chris Aljury and some other people, man.
Chris Aljury.
You said last 10. I'm just fact.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. Man.
Wait a minute. I got put the other hat on, man, because I just rebutted you. So.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So he did knock on some people in the last 10 fights, man.
But he's not a crowd pleaser. I agree. He don't put combinations together. He don't.
No, he just not. And Thurman, not Thurman. Bud Crawford, man. Good God, oh man.
He sounds just like me, man.
Y'all both on the same page with that, man.
Man, I'm telling you, man. I don't know. I just don't know what to say, man. You know what I mean? Hopefully Boston can get better, you know, everybody. But it's a whole bunch of people, except us, I guess, that were hyped about the fight yesterday. You know what I mean? We finally see Canelo fight somebody that was better than the ones he fought. But is he fighting people that really is good, better than the people that he had already fought? Man, I don't know, man. But time will tell, man, because time don't stop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Time don't stop. And Greg said, Mr. Man said, why y'all hate on Bud so much? I ain't saying nothing about Bud this day, Greg. That was Mo.
That's me.
Oh, man. Lou ain't say nothing about Bud today. That was Mo, man. I ain't said nothing about Bud today, man. You know what I mean? Because you know how I feel about them. You know what I mean?
I'm at a standstill, fellas, until they fight each other, man. Like we could talk, and well, I'll entertain the conversation, but you know my position on this, Lewis, and how I feel about the best fighting the best, and I don't want to see that until the best fight the best. I don't want to see no more warm up fights. I don't want to see no more. I'm trying to get my my game back, or I'm trying to get my timing back. I don't want to hear that.
You don't want to see tune-up fights.
I don't. Right. I want to see the best fighting the best.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. But they don't know. They in the wrong time, man, because ain't nobody paying for pay-per-view no more. Everybody has ways of going. So they in for a rude awakening, man, because once this continue to happen, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt their purse, man.
Oh man, I'm glad. Oh Mo, I'm glad you have brought this shit up about Bud and Spence. Cause Lou, what did I was talking to when I said that or was it Greg? It was one of y'all I was talking to. Then I asked y'all when Canelo and Floyd was arguing when Floyd said Tank is the face of boxing, and Canelo say no, I'm the face of boxing. And people, everybody keeps saying who is the face of boxing. And they were surprised on who I said.
Who'd you say?
Tank is the face of boxing. And you want to know why I said Tank? Because it's something Mo just said today. Mo said Spence and Crawford let's get them out of Texas. Are they selling out of Texas or anywhere else?
I go see Tank fight before I see any of them.
Tank fought everywhere and sold out.
Hey, and Tank is liable to get you a knockout at any time.
If he's not the face of boxing, he's one of the faces in boxing.
I agree. I don't think he's the face quite yet, but he's up and coming. If he can look at the team he got pushing him. Look who he got. Look at the promotion he got pushing. Mayweather is dumping bags into Tank, man.
Yeah. So that's just my opinion, Greg. Greg say no. Who's the face of boxing then? Who's one of them? I think it's Tank Davis. You know what I mean?
I know who the face of boxing is. The Logans.
Oh yeah. Hey, why you BSing? You right. You daggone right. We don't want to say it, but it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. You say he the face of boxing.
Yep.
Man, Jake Paul don't fake a box. He the face of daggone YouTube boxers. That's what he the face of.
Whatever it is, they commanding their space right now in a boxing world where you don't play box. They play boxing, man. And like Mo said, you don't play boxing, but they're playing boxing.
So Greg say Tank the big ticket facts over Spence. Yeah. Tank is the face of boxing. The face of boxing is the person who got that, everybody loves the popularity, you know what I mean? And can sell out anywhere and like Tank in Miami, Tank in Atlanta, Tank in Vegas, sold out wherever he fight. Spence, I'm not doing that. Only one might do that is Canelo. That's why it's between Tank and Canelo. You know what I mean? Terrence Crawford damn sure ain't doing that, Greg, because only the hardcore fans love Terrence Crawford. The casual fans really don't even fuck with Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean, Mo? They don't really know who Terrence Crawford is.
Nobody else. I'm so sick of Crawford. Yes. By the way, Lou, John Pascal has fought Bernard Hopkins twice.
He did?
One was a draw,
and
the second one, Bernard Hopkins scored the win. In his favor, hold up, let me see this.
I thought they fought before.
Yeah, I knew that, but 112, 116, 114, 115, 113, 115, all in favor of Hopkins, with 2 knockdowns.
Okay.
He schooled that boy, man.
Yep.
I forgot it was 2, but I did.
Yeah, but I thought now that I'm thinking, I thought he won both of those fights, but he didn't. I thought he won both. He won, one was Hopkins with unanimous decision, and one was a draw, which they said it was biased because the fight was held in Canada, and everyone believed Hopkins won the fight. I'm reading it now.
Oh, okay, but yeah, the Pascal and Badu Jack first fight, man, that was a fucking war. That was a good fight, man. They gave
But
that.
Pascal's old.
Badu Jack won. That's why this rematch gonna be real good.
Maybe that might bring it back.
Yeah, it might. And this time, like y'all said, like Mo said, we're gonna see what Jared Hurd look like because he moving. Oh, Mo, you know, Jared Hurd not fighting 54 no more. He moving up to 160.
Put him in there with Canelo.
Oh,
I take anything.
I don't take that dude. You know, I represent DC, but I speak facts and the truth, baby. That dude ain't gonna win a fight at 60, fighting the top people, man. He can't change overnight. You can't, you know what I mean? You got new training and all that stuff. And you let Julian Williams beat your ass like that, man. You gotta fight Jamal Charlo again. I mean Jamal Charlo. Nah, that ain't happening. So I don't know, man. Maybe unless he come up with some miracle shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Lou?
Yeah.
He gonna have to really change beat them cats at 160, man. Them dudes, like they say, them dudes hit hard up there.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's been fun, man. I'm glad you joined us, Mo. Good to have you, champ.
Man, I love doing this, man. I want to do it more often, but I'm always working when Lou does it, man. I can't hold this and switch gears at the same time. So
you can't, though. We wouldn't want you to.
Man. Like I told him, I'm gonna always send him a you know.
I appreciate it.
If he can get in. If he can't, we understand.
Yeah, Lou, I'm trying to expand my the trucking business, man. On my side, I got a few trucks, man. I'm trying to get bigger, man.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, by the way, if y'all fellas know any drivers who got Class A who can drive a 10-speed and get guys that want to drive, let me know. I'm looking for more drivers. I got some bigger things expanding for me, man. I'm trying to get to the point where I can just get to my dogs, Lou. That's what I'm trying to do, and just let the driving work for itself.
That's what I'm trying to do. So this is what I'm gonna do, and I was thinking about it a long time ago. I'm gonna make one of my days a business day for people who have their business and want to start a business. And want to start a business, they can come on the platform and promote their business and tell people what they want to do. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Matter of fact, Lou, I saw. Let me see. I'm not for sure. I think I saw Big C where it is Art and Company. Art and Company, they make shirts. Big shout out to Art and Company, everybody. Art and Company, and in Waldorf, Maryland, they make shirts, do all your logos, banners, everything for birthday. Big shout out to Art Codale, man.
And that's another thing. Like, you know them people, but you know, even if I don't know them, I will give them the spotlight. So when I do have that day, you can call them, let them know if they want to promote their business and come on and share their brand, they more than welcome.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's a good, Lou, I like that idea, man.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna do that every week because there's a lot of black owned, not even just black, white people. You know, I don't care. Promote your business, man, because some of these black people lazy.
Absolutely. And another shout out my OG Irvin, man. He really been looking out for me. We've really been doing some business together. Shout out to Irvin, Lou.
Yeah,
really appreciate it, Holmes.
That's my man. You know that. So I just gotta let you know because you know you work so much, man. You're probably gonna be on a weekday when your ass at home.
Yeah, yeah, man. I've been getting it in, man. And
I seen you advertising that shit. I say Mo trying to help these boys.
I'm trying, man.
That's just like me. You know, I do real estate fix up, and I be telling these dudes, you know, get your license. Make sure it's the travels, like make sure you can carry it to Florida and shit like that. But these lazy dudes don't want to get their license, and they can do all the work.
Yeah, it's so much money out here, and there's so many ways to generate income. Lou, and I'm gonna tell you what. I got a partner of mine. His name is Mike. Matter of fact, shout out to him. He does the French Bulldogs, the Old English Bulldogs, making a killing. He just sold the dog to the dude that played for the Redskins, Jerron Christian. And when I say he has mastered this, we start off with little mutts as kids, for little pit bull mutts. And this dude has expanded to, I think he's probably in the well over $200,000 a year. And off of dogs, man.
Yeah.
Off of dogs. And big shout out Outback Kennels, man. I love it. I love to see a
Hey,
black
look,
entrepreneurship, man.
just think how much money I made with my dogs
Yeah.
for them
Hey,
12 years breeding my dogs.
yeah, hey Lou, I told you, man. Anytime I told Yates, anytime, man, y'all want to get back in, man. I'm trying to expand to get more dogs here. So that's my next goal. I just got to get the truck where I want them, the dispatching and the brokering part where I want to, and then I'm gonna expand more to my dogs, man.
Look, we gotta get my man Lou up in it. Lou, whatever you want to do, baby, you gotta let us know, baby, because it's on and
Hey,
popping.
look, you notice I'm quiet, right? I'm all ears.
Yeah, hey, it's out here, Lou. If once again, if you know any drivers, I don't want to say young men because a lot of young men just want to get a check and go out here and do pills and party every weekend. I ain't got time for that. It's about money. We only have one life to live, and you got to live it to your fullest, man. And take advantage of every minute you have in the day. Take advantage of that. If you know anybody that want to drive and got their inspiration, already got their license, man, send them my way, man.
Got you, man.
We'll do, man. We'll do, fellas. Hey, like I said, it's been a pleasure, man. You know, I look forward to
Lou, follow me on Facebook too, Lou. It's Mo Robinson on Facebook.
Okay.
All right,
M-O-E?
man. MOE, yeah.
So yeah, man, I thank y'all for coming in. You know, talking about Sanders and fraud ass Canelo. I ain't gonna call him that. Canelo.
You was right the first time.
Fighting and shit like that, man. But you know, hopefully they'll step it up and Canelo get some balls and start fighting these guys. Want to see them fight, man. But thanks again, man. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, man. But Mo, I'm gonna let you know, Lou. I'm gonna let you know when we're gonna do that business platform. That's gonna be one of these days.
Yeah, we'll set it up, Lou. We'll set it up. Man. Absolutely. All right, brother. I'll see y'all later. Y'all be safe. God bless. All right.
You know I got it. If you give it to me, I'll give it to you. And I know what you want.